Hi page turners, I've got another library haul for you guys, and also, dangerous I know, I went into QBD and I love QBD. They're a great bookshop. If you guys can get the membership, because you can stack up your points and then those points get turned into money, and then you can use that money to get discounts on your books, so it's pretty cool. Library first or QBD first? Decisions. I'll do QBD first because there's only two. Yeah, I know, only two for a book travert. That's kind of a miracle, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So I initially went into QBD looking for another book that's on my TBR called Kilt Trip. Not guilt, kilt, as in like Scottish kilt. I've always been like really interested in Scotland, and like its history and pretty much anything to do with it. My husband, on the other hand, thinks that I'm only interested in Scotland because of my favourite wrestler, Drew McIntyre, but that's beside the point. That is not true at all. I like Scotland because of the castles, the history, the landscape. Beautiful. Beside the point. So, went in looking for Kilt Trip, came out instead with two Freida McFadden books. One of them I actually listened to, because listening counts as reading when you're reading an audiobook or listening to an audiobook. I don't know how you put it. I don't even know what I'm talking about today, but anyways. So this one's The Intruder, and it's basically about this girl who's moved out into a cabin in the middle of the woods. I know, red flag number one. It's not really a horror per se. I think it's more thriller. But basically, she's moved out to this cabin in the woods. There's a hurricane. Everything shuts down. The cabin's leaking. There's a tree out the front that's threatening to, knock her door down. All this crazy stuff. And then she hears like noises in the barn. Again, red flag number two. So she goes out and she finds this girl outside, and the girl is covered in blood and carrying a knife. So this had me hooked. So I was like, I have to actually get this book as a copy. So really, really interesting read. Keep an eye out for it on my channel, because yes, I will be reading it. I will try and read most, if not all, of the books that I own. I'll do my best, but we'll see how we go. I have a lot. So then I saw it was buy one get half price. So I picked up Ward D, which is another one that's been on my TBR list, but I haven't actually read it or listened to it. So basically this girl gets a job in a mental health unit in the hospital. People start disappearing. Her past catches up to her. Pretty much everyone's in danger. So sort of your typical thriller mystery type thing. So again, keep an eye out for that one. But yeah, it was The Intruder that got me hooked on Freida McFadden's work. And obviously it says from the international bestseller of The Housemaid, which I haven't read, but I see a lot of you guys reading it and I see a lot of positive things about it. So I'm sort of thinking maybe I might check it out at some stage, but I will ask you guys, let me know what you think. So yeah. That's my little, surprisingly, QBD haul. So there's those two. Now let's get into the library haul. So when I reserve a book from my local library, I've got a text message system. Hello, puss. Hello. be part of the video. If you guys could have seen what she just did, she just like jumped, and yeah, she's like, no thank you, I don't want to be part of the video. So what was I talking about? The library. So when I reserve books, I have it set up that I receive a text message when a reserve is ready to be picked up. It said I had 4 reserves to be picked up, so I'm like, cool, I'll go to the library, pick up these 4 reserves, bring them home, do this video, no problem. 5 books were ready to be picked up, so I'm thinking, okay, that's alright. And then I remembered that I already have, no, it would be 7 now, because I returned 2 of them. So I returned the Helen Keller book that I read on my kids channel. So I returned that one, and then I returned the Sea Turtle one, because obviously I missed World Sea Turtle Day. So yeah, so I returned those 2. So I've got 7 in that pile over there, and I've got another 5 in this pile. So yay, the life of a book travert, right guys? So yeah, first one we've got is Shark Arm. A shark, a tattooed arm, and 2 unsolved murders. So pretty much another sort of murder mystery type thing. Cold case, actually true, actually happened. So ex-boxer and a petty police informer were efficiently disposed of, sending a ghastly warning to others. That would have been the end of it had not a shark, in a 1,000,000 to 1 chance, vomited up the victim's arm in an aquarium and shone an unwelcome light into some very dark places. So the arm that was vomited up pretty much had a matching tattoo to one of the guys, and the case got solved through the shark vomiting up the arm. So that's that one. The next one that I've got is Check and Mate. So I don't usually go for romance, but I'm trying to branch out a little bit from sort of fantasy, thriller, non-fiction, true crime. So I'm trying something, and I know a lot of these Ali Hazelwood books are popular at the moment, and I actually used to play chess a lot with my late grandfather. I think I beat him maybe once or twice out of all the times that we played since I was 9, and I'm now in my 30s, so long time. But yeah, so yeah, pretty much this girl's over playing chess. She's focusing on her mum and her sisters, and then there's a charity tournament that comes up. So pretty much you get your typical bad boy, but he's the bad boy of chess. So she kind of enters and wins a match on a whim. So that'll be interesting to see how that sort of develops. Then I've got Rainbow Magic fairy book. These books were basically a huge part of my sort of late childhood, preteen era, and I still love these books today. I just think that they're beautifully written, really fun fairies, fun ideas. So this one's Chelsea the Oh my god, I really cannot speak today, guys. What the heck? Chelsea the Chimpanzee Fairy. So this one will be featured because World Chimpanzee Day is coming up. So pretty much when I was planning for this channel, I wrote a list of awareness days and weeks and special days and things. And then I was trying to match up books to go with those days because I'm actually an ex-childcare teacher. So before I got into vet nursing, I was a childcare teacher, and we'd learn about all these different awareness days in a simple way for the children. So I thought, why not do the same thing on my channel, especially for the kids channel? So that is where this one's going to come in, and which is why I've been doing those sorts of days, particularly on the children's channel. So I've done the Helen Keller book for Deafblind Awareness Week. I've done another story, how the oh my gosh, what is with my speaking today? How the camel got his hump for World Camel Day. And then I did my best book of ponies for World Horse Appreciation Day. So all different stuff like that. But I'll also be featuring like different books of different levels depending on who they're for. So like this one will obviously be like on the kids channel, but like it's for more like older kids, if that makes sense. So keep an eye out for that one on that channel. So yeah, I got Cronen's Key Guide to Australian Wildflowers. I have a lot of animal books, but I don't really have a lot on plants and things, and I do find plants quite interesting to read about. So I've borrowed this one before and I really liked it. I'm pretty sure that I borrowed this one for one of the awareness days or weeks, but I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to check my list. So yeah, there's that one. And the last one that I got, which is for World Chocolate Day, I thought you cannot beat a classic. Roald Dahl's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know how much flack I'm going to get for this, but I have actually never read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in my life. I have read one Roald Dahl book in my life, and that was in year 2 or 2nd grade, as America and other places call it. We read James and the Giant Peach, which was, thinking back on it, a little creepy, especially considering we watched the movie. But yeah, so this will be a new experience for me, but I know everybody loves a good Roald Dahl book. One of my favourite movies is actually Matilda, so of course I will be featuring the book on my channel. So yeah, this one is for World Chocolate Day, which is in a couple of weeks, I believe. So keep an eye out for that one. So yeah, but I think I've kept you guys for long enough. Again, apologies for my inability to speak tonight. I don't know what is going on, but I just cannot form sentences today. I'm just, yeah. But thank you guys so much for joining me again. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram for updates when I post videos. Tomorrow I will be doing a little video about World Female Ranger Week. So that started on the 23rd of June, but again, I've had unforeseen circumstances, and I've been focusing on like other like awareness days as well. So thankfully I've got like a week, and I still haven't had a chance to start reading Give Me a Sign for Deafblind Awareness Week on this channel either. So I'll have to figure out where I'm going to fit that in as well. But I do upload videos pretty regularly, so there will always be an Instagram upload, just to let you guys know, hey, I've posted a new video, check it out, you know. And it's the same Instagram for both the kids channel and the normal adults slash teenagers slash young adults channel. I don't know, the normal pennies pages that this video is on. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And one last little thing for you guys, entries close for my 100 follower giveaway on the 4th of July, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. It says on the giveaway to like the post and tell me your favorite place to read a book, but I've gotten quite a few likes on the post and not a super amount of comments, so I'm pretty much counting like comments and likes in the whole thing just to make it a bit sort of not fairer, but like so I've got a few more entrants and so that you guys have more of a chance to win. So I will be giving away 3 little book themed gift bags, little bookish gifts inside them, so I really hope that you guys enjoy. What are you doing, Puss? My cat is officially a nut job. She's sitting in the bathroom sink right now. I really don't understand my cat. Ripley, you're a weirdo. She's yeah, that's my fault. I've left a tin of cat food, empty cat food on and it's on the floor now. So that's fun. I'll have to go and clean that up now. But yeah, so just to wrap up, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow my Instagram, enter the pinned giveaway if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.